Good friend Caitlin Clark denied an NBA All-Star invite, which I'm like, good for her. Last year, Sabrina and Steph had a little shootout, and it was very close. And there was a lot of debate around that. I remember
a lot. Like,
Sabrina's one of the best shooters I've ever been around, so I was not shocked when it was so close.
What did you think about them saying that? Because she shot from the W line, right?
Yeah.
Were they saying that?
They were saying all the things that men say, that she should have shot with the men's ball. She should have shot at the men's 3-point line.
She
I'm
won?
like, no, I think she just barely lost.
Not knowing.
No, it's
sorry, Stephen. I'm very in tune.
Whatever. He won one of those in the past years. But yeah, I'm like, she doesn't need to do it. And also, it's like, why can't an NBA player come to WNBA? Well, because the seasons are. An NBA player couldn't come to our All-Star, I don't think.
Why?
Because they could.
They're in the off season.
Yeah. So why can't an NBA player come to our All-Star and do it?
I think like it was cool to do it last year because it's always trying, like the goal is always to get more eyes on the W.
Yeah.
Obviously, I think it would have been good like if Caitlin went and did it too this year, but she already has so many eyes on her as it is.
She needs a break. I'm like texting her. I'm like, you need to take a vacation for 3 months.
Does she rest?
She likes to have a good time. I'm like,
she seems like the person that's like,
no, she's like a workout. She's definitely like always in the gym.
Yeah.
Always working her butt off. Yeah. But I'm like, you don't need to have the stress of that again because it's just going to be a whole debacle,
So you think it has to do with that rather than like her being like, no, like,
well, also
forget
it's like
y'all.
she's probably focusing on gearing up for the season. Like this does not benefit her. She doesn't need more publicity.
But it's for the W.
This is really funny. I was at the Paris games and we went out with the Pacers after one of their games. And we were kind of having this debate, like who's hotter right now, Caitlin or some other NBA players. And then I remember Tyrese Halliburton jumping in and he was like, when I'm with Caitlin, people give me the phone to take a picture with me, with Caitlin and them. Like they're like Tyrese who? Which she is like
Jackson.
She can't go anywhere.
My son, no offense,
no,
but we were walking.
It's okay, Jackson.
No, it's you'll know what I'm talking about. We were walking through Walmart.
Yeah,
and they were selling the posters of you. It was you, Caitlin, and Angel.
Oh, Angel.
And he saw Caitlin and he was like, Caitlin Kwok. It's Caitlin Kwok. And I'm like, it's also Cammy.
Cammy.
Look at So now he has on his wall, he has Caitlin.
Yeah.
On one side, he has Asia in the middle, and then he has you on the other side.
That's like so cute.
In his room.
I'm just thankful to be involved.
Well, I mean, every time he sees your New Balance, every time he sees a New Balance sign, he's like, it's Cammy. Or like when the New Balance commercial comes on, he knows when you're coming. He's like, Mommy.
So that's amazing. It just shows you, well, first off, shout out to Cam Brinks, man. I can't wait for you to be back on the court. You already know you're one of my favorites. I speak highly, highly, highly of Cam Brinks. In fact, Cam Brinks would have been runner-up rookie of the year for sure. If she didn't get hurt last year, for sure, she is 10 times better than Angel Reese. For sure. I stand on that heavily. So Cam Brinks, just letting me know, hey, it's great that Caitlin Clark didn't do it. She doesn't need the publicity. Hey, when I'm out and I'm an NBA player say, or Tyrese specifically said, hey, when I'm out, they ask, like when he's out with Caitlin Clark, people ask to take pictures with Caitlin Clark, and he's an NBA player. So it just shows you like how big of a name she is, and like Cam Brink literally stating like, hey, Caitlin Clark can't go anywhere. Like, especially without like security, Caitlin Clark can't go anywhere. Like she's that big. So it's crazy to me. But yeah, another thing is this. Caitlin Clark, her name itself is huge in the sports world. So she really doesn't need to do anything. Like this is the first time, probably before college, she's going to get a whole resting period. Remember, guys, she was in college where it's this, that, it's back and forth at school. It's now, she's going to have a real off season and really time to spend training with Keith, training with the trainer, and then going into a real training camp with the new head coach, and she's already settled in. She doesn't have to move anywhere, and yeah, she has to do the press conferences and all that stuff and meetings and things like that. But I think she's getting a full rest. I think it's the best for her. She didn't do the Unrivaled. She didn't do Athletes Unlimited. She didn't do the 3-point shooting contest. It's just she doesn't need that. And I feel like she's honestly giving opportunity for others to do it. It's like Caitlin Clark doesn't need it. Now they need her. I understand that part. And I think you guys understand that too. But Caitlin Clark does not need that stuff. And I'm just glad she turned it down. It just makes total sense for her. And I'm just excited to see what's going to happen in year 2 for her with the fully rested Caitlin Clark. And another thing I want to talk about is this. Like, I would love for Cam Brink and Caitlin Clark to play on the same team. That right there, I would love that. If I could see that, I'd be, okay, this would be great right here. This would be great. Especially both them being young stars, for sure. And I'm glad. I really want to see how Cam Brink's going to bounce back from her injury. I'm praying she doesn't lose a beat and she can just get right back in the swing of things in full game mode, which I know it's going to take time, but I got high expectations for Cam Brinks for sure. And that Los Angeles Sparks team with Azrae Stevens and the rest of those girls over there, Kelsey Plum and Ray and just a bunch of talent over there, Rakia Jackson. They have a good team. The Sparks have a pretty good team. So yeah, that's what I got, man. Appreciate you guys for watching, and I'm going to catch you on the next one. I don't know if I said rocking or watching, but you guys decide. I'm going to catch you on the next one. It's your boy, CEO Kana. Shout out to Cam Brinks and Sidel Curry. Shout out to them, man. Shout out to the platform. I'm going to catch you on the next one. I'm out.